But early on, Area Jutanagarn really going out and getting it.
Yeah, starting the day 3 back, looking to make a move early on one of the hardest holes, the second.
Now Saigo, one of the young stars from Japan, this to get it to 9.
She bogeyed the opener, so good bounce back there at 3.
Yeah, just short on that approach putt, so she'll have a good read on this. Should be inside left, I believe.
Yep.
She's been really solid with this club so far today.
Not quite as teed up as it was the first time round, but she can just try and nudge this one down. Doesn't have to go for the flop shot.
Then you just kick yourself, Karen. Why didn't I do that the first time?
No question. To her game today, no matter what's going on ahead, no matter what Area Jutanagarn's doing or whoever is making a run, she just has to stay patient and take her opportunities when they come.
Yeah, good putt there. That will be a 4.
See that name, Hyoju Kim at 6 under. This her third at the par 5/8.
Looking to bounce something just into the slope there.
Great touch. Yep. Set up a birdie there, get it to 7 under.
This is the bogey putt now for Saigo.
It is downhill, so tricky with that regard.
It was a good up and down for the second time, so she just drops the 1 shot, goes to 8.
A good look, gonna dive quickly from her right to left.
And did that page just coming right out of the fringe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little adrenaline there. That flew good 7 paces right over the flag. Just uphill inside right. Big putt for Lindy here.
Yeah, had a number of those yesterday.
Given how poor that shot was to this point, it's not a bad leave. Very straightforward. That came out way higher than I think she was looking for.
Maybe trying to use a little of the slope there.
She'll have a putt at it.
It's moving.
It's going to keep trickling down to the bottom of the trough there in the middle of this green.
And this is where the ball finished. I said there was a little more ground over there than we could see from the far side. So this is the 3rd shot for Hyoju Kim. And she'll have that.
Another good one.
Yep.
She should be out there with a chance for sure.
Last to go, Lindy Duncan. And that ridge.
And those Ronnie going to get a good read there from that pitch as well.
Yeah, that's really well.
Pretty straight from this spot.
Oh my gosh, that's in and out as well. Morgan. It is in incredible fashion. In a playoff, Mao Saigo is a major champ here at the Chevron.
Not even sure she can believe it in this moment.
I don't think anybody watching here at 18 can believe what they've watched and witnessed this afternoon. The 23-year-old from Japan, second year on the LPGA.
Well, thank you so much for watching the trophy presentation for the Chevron Championship and, of course, the famous jump into the water here at the 18th. Full congratulations to Mao Saigo and her team.
Get to that ledge, last 6 feet straight downhill.
Excellent judge at the speed there. She made that look much easier than it was.
Mark it down, 1:40 local time on Sunday afternoon. Final round of this first major.
Yeah, got away with it there. That second shot would have looked
Uphill quite significantly, Morgan, as you were saying about this upslope.
Yeah, good pace. She may have pulled that a little bit based on where her line was set up originally.
And Lindy will tap in. And she will remain 1 over for this final round. Just pitching it on the fringe makes such a difference. Morgan was saying earlier.
Albeit this is from range from Lucy Lee. All the way up, then changes about now.
Bam.
Oh,
That is the 10th birdie of the day here at 12.
Thank you, Terry. This is the 4th for the leader, Ariya Jutanugarn, at number 9.
It flubbed her third chip shot. That actually got air on the putter from off the fringe.
And not in for bogey, so a bit of a twist. Looking for that kind of form to come around in 2025. Seems like she's found it so far this week. Hasn't had a top 20 yet this season, but right now she's in the hunt for another major title.
Now again, a little bit uphill remaining.
Yeah, we'll hold that. Good bogey save in the end, but she's going to drop back to 9 under par.
But opt-in with this club is going to break hard left.
Saigo with 6 wins in Japan. Second-year player on the LPGA Tour, looking for her first victory overall.
This is at the 11th. This is Hyoju Kim's second. The flag today cut down in the lower part, the middle of the green. Let's see where this pitch is. Yeah, short. That's going to be really good. Just puts a bit of brakes on now. There's a bit of a backstop there.
Tremendous amount of height, so the firmness of the greens could be a challenge.
Okay. Just a few moments ago, she was 2 off the lead and now shares the lead once again.
No problem here at all. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, first time in the final group, last day of a major championship. Brilliant opportunity. Talked about it yesterday after a round.
To the 11th, Hyoju Kim with a quick one here, back down into that lower part of the green. Just being conservative, as you can understand. He did not want to run it too far by here. Easy to do on the 11th. Not going to be too many uphill putts today on that hole. Just making sure she's not in her fellow competitor's line.
From the same course.
Yeah, remember that. It was just heartbreaking to watch. So I go second at 9.
And this is a 7-iron on the way, Tom, from 170 to the hole. And pretty disciplined shot there to not take on the flag.
Yeah, it's going to leave her a birdie chance.
This one in her grasp back in 2016. 2-shot lead with 3 to play, and she bogeyed the last 3. Yeoju Kim is not out of it. 2 back. This to get it to 8. Rolling in. Missed the green right. Oh, that's a par putt. He's had a couple of those today.
Had a couple of lips.
Good birdie look here for Mao Saigo.
It is, with a little bit of movement to the right.
Really needed hitting. 13 players from Japan in the field to begin the week. There's a very talented group of Japanese players on the LPGA Tour. I said it yesterday. It seems like every week.
It's tricky. Downhill.
So it's going to be 2 bogeys and a birdie, assuming that one goes in.
This on a very nice line.
Yeah, that's going to be really good. It just needs to go a little bit.
How softly did that land, Tom? Coming out of the rough. It's just the difference between landing on the green and landing in the fringe.
Wind is helping out of the right.
Now, that's the problem, you see. It just hits on that downslope, and look at that golf ball released to the back of the green. That's what we're talking about. It's so difficult to get the ball close. Yeoju Kim's just going to chip this one from behind the green at 13. This is a birdie attempt up the hill. Oh. Would have looked very appealing, I think.
It is. She has a lot of bunker to carry. You've got to land it on the fringe.
Carried it just a fraction too far.
Here at 14, Yeoju Kim and her second.
Oh, location on the 14th, all the way in the back today. Don't want to be long or left. Smart play.
Putting from behind the 13th, back up the hill. Keep the pace up. Yeah, rattles in there. Good putt there.
She's been fairly precise with her landing carry numbers today.
That sounded a little chunky, but it carried.
Yeah, it's a problem. Look at that. Just pitches on the downslope, Karen. It's probably going to go over the green. Or just stay on the back edge. So
I imagine this to be, you know, probably a wedge or a 9-iron for Lindy.
let's see what this one does. Yeah, that's good from what we've seen today. Gives her a birdie try.
This is going to be a real test of distance control, but also making sure you got enough loft to get it over this grain and roll smooth.
Well, she hit a poor chip on the 9th. I'd have to say that might be in the back of her head.
Good point.
I mean, this is an impossible bunker shot. Too much bunker to carry.
Oh, hit the flagstick.
That might have been the only way to have stopped it.
Saigo.
Oh, she did the same thing that she did on the 5th hole earlier today. Went right underneath that.
Yeoju Kim right there. Will this stay? Okay.
The putter that she used on the previous hole had those sprinkler heads to negotiate as well. All in all, not bad.
16, the second for Hedge and Choi at 4 under. She's 2 over on the round. That helps.
That is one of the best you are going to see all day.
Saigo now, 4th.
This is uphill into the grain. It should check.
Yeah, left it below the hole, so good chance to save par there.
That came out well right and softer than she was looking for.
I've seen that quite a few times today.
Be a good time to chip one in, but it's going to be a 3 for Hyo-Joo Kim, and she is looking likely to try and set that target in the clubhouse.
Look down immediately, not quite sure why. What a shot.
That to get it to 8 under and share the lead.
No green to use at all once the ball gets on the green. Well, that was well judged, wasn't it?
That's great.
So error on the side of the left. No, she did the same thing she did on 15. It kind of came out high and soft, but that has worked out very well hitting off the downslope.
Still going to leave a tricky putt right there. It's the lower risk shot. Well judged.
That's pretty good.
Especially in a major.
Kim's 3rd at 18.
Good looking swing there. Nice balance, tempo. Trying to use the spin. Just gonna have a putt.
Brilliant.
Well, the ball is really sitting down in this Bermuda grass. She practices her golf at Lake Nona in Orlando, which has Bermuda grass. She really had to go down and get that one. Hit this one quite a bit left of the hole to let it slide right.
Set up to hit her little fade.
Yep. Good shot.
It's an uphill putt.
Off the upslope, going to play a little running shot up the hill towards that hole.
And one of the greatest up and downs you'll ever see here yesterday. Gonna have to work for this one though. Feeling a little bit of nerves here, Karen. Front and to the right, just like a fraction.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you said it was a terrible lie. Look at this.
But that was her 4th. No, turning too quickly.
Still, that's a tie. Hyo-Joo Kim in the clubhouse.
Disheartening bogey at the last for Area Jutanagarn.
This green. And it still has area at 8.
Either way, they need to make birdies.
Does it have her finishing at 8?
No, it hasn't updated
And
that
they
yet.
just corrected it.
The scoreboards have updated with area at 7 now.
She's left so many putts short today, Karen. It's going to high route.
Yeah, she took it over the first big ridge.
And in! Do you believe it?
Have we seen some crazy things on this last hole today, Terry? To end like that.
It's a nice visual for these next two. Saigo.
Off at the downslope, trying to get it released to the hole.
Needs to slow down a little bit.
gosh.
Aggressive.
Gave it a run.
Oh, my. And at least 4 in the playoff now.
It would be fitting, only fitting with the emergence.
Duncan is not done yet.